Hello, everyone. I have a testimony for you all. I'm going to write my own book since people like to think that they know my life. So I'm going to tell you my life. When I was little, I had no support from my mom or my dad or my sister. I was left alone. My sister would go to the neighbor's house and hang out with her instead of hang out with me. I was bullied every single day from my mom and my sister, and I was bullied at school. Also, my mom would drink heavily. My dad would get her upset. My mom would lay into me. She would curse at me. She would belittle me. She would tell me I was a piece of crap. She would make me feel like I was nothing. She would take me clothes shopping to like older people's shops to make me look like an idiot, which I didn't feel comfortable wearing those clothes. I wasn't an adult then. I was a teenager in high school. So she constantly wanted me to be bullied, even at school, even at home. Also, she did black magic on me. She put a curse on me. They're still doing black magic on me. They're still cursing me negatively. I just keep going. I just pick myself back up and I keep going. I never will stop going because that's all I've been doing my entire life. I cut my entire narcissistic family off. I don't want them around my children. I don't want them around me. They've done nothing but stole my money, stole from me, hurt me, mocked me, belittling me right in front of my face. When I was younger, in Christmas time, they would tell jokes right in front of my face, belittle me, make fun of me. When it was dinner time, no one else would get up to grab dinner. So, of course, I was hungry, so I would get up and grab dinner. They would say negative things about me going to get dinner first. I'm like, it was never ending. It was a never ending cycle of negative from my entire family. I had no support. I was all alone. So I raised myself all alone. I would hide in a sorry, I'm shaking. Where you have wrapping paper for Christmas presents, I would hide myself in there because it was a dark space. Whenever my mom would be on a rampage, she would be hunting for me to curse me out, and I would hide in there so no one could find me. She would put people in my life to abuse me, rape me, kidnap me, want me dead. I was kidnapped. My parents, the only place I felt comfortable going at the time was our cabin on Whidbey Island. My mom, my dad, my aunt, my uncle broke open the door. The kidnapper ran into a closet. He hid from them. My dad basically didn't care. He was basically yelling at me in the car on the ferry on the way home. Mind you, I was sleeping on a hardwood floor with 30 cats in a place where I was kidnapped. I had credit cards and I was, going on a rampage so my parents could know where I was. They didn't come looking for me. No one came looking for me. No one could care less about me. To this day, they don't care. They just want my money and want what I have, but they can't be me. No one can be me but me. I raised my twins myself. I was on bed rest. I had no support from my family. No one came and gave me any food when I was on bed rest. I barely had my twins at 33 weeks because I was constantly in the hospital having contractions because I wasn't getting fed enough. They helped pay for my children to come to this world, but yet they couldn't make sure that my body was capable of carrying my twins to full term or to close enough to full term. I did it all on my own with chocolate milk that got me through. They came out 33 weeks. Zach was 4.3, Kylie was 3.9 pounds. They barely survived because I had no support. While they were out gallivanting around town, going on vacations, spending money left and right, they couldn't bother to come 10-15 minutes away from their home to come make sure that I was getting taken care of with their grandchildren. it just makes me sick to my stomach knowing that they could care less. Then they come around, snooping around my house, trying to give my kids $20 here, $20 there. You can save your $20 and shove it up your ass, because that's not love. If you want to come around, love is an action word. It ain't money. And another thing, my mom, best friend's stepson raped me for 5 hours. I explained to her exactly in detail what happened when I was on my deathbed in the hospital from liver surgery that I died and came back to life. I told my mom in detail what happened. She could care less. It's like she wanted that to happen. She wanted me to be tortured for 5 hours, ostracized, raped by her best friend's stepson, and then she blamed it on me and said it was my fault. How the hell is it my fault if you locked the door behind him so I couldn't even leave the gosh darn trailer? Then I had to climb over a metal fence to get to my Blazer to get driving my ass home, which I had to be home at midnight. I didn't get home till 1 in the morning because I was bawling my eyes out. So now, how am I going to tell my mom and my dad that I was raped by their stepson? Because, again, they were asleep and I was late from curfew. I didn't tell my parents for a long ass time because they wouldn't have cared anyway. Again, you want to live in my life? You want to be me? You want to copy me? Well, come and live those lives. And then I was raped by 5 Mexicans when me and my so-called friend went and gave them a ride home. And what happened? I was brutally sexually assaulted by 5 Mexicans. I remembered where the house was. I called the cops. Took the cops back to that house, because I remember, I'm a Capricorn, I remember everything. Took them to the house. They got the Mexicans. Then, of course, the police didn't care about what I had to say. They blamed it on me because we gave them a ride home. Just because women give men a ride home does not say you can rape us and it's okay. No is no. The only way out of that house was the grace of God getting us out the front door and getting me to call 911. I have PTSD constantly because of my childhood, because of how I was raised. Just because I lived in a 2-story house in Bridal Trails does not mean that I have a perfect cushy life, because my life has never been easy. But you know what? I always get up and I always wipe myself off, dust myself off, and I keep going. So you want to live my life, Karmics? You want to live my life? Go right ahead. I hope you get raped and tortured and bullied and beaten like I did, because that's how I was raised. I was constantly brutally tortured and beaten and belittled my entire life and gaslighted my entire life and projected on my entire life. You want to live my life? Go right ahead. It is not a fun life. My life has never been easy. It may look easy from the outside, but let me tell you, I always get back up. And when I get back up, I'm 20 times stronger. And I will keep going because God's got my back. He's always had my back from when I was little because no one else did. And to all those people that stole from me, keep your distance. Please keep your distance. If I see you around, I'm going to call 911 and you're done. I'm done being played. I'm not one to play with. I'm not the same person that you constantly scapegoated me. Made me as a doormat. I'm not your punching bag. I never was your punching bag. Who the hell do you think you are trying to beat me when you're not even damn close to being me? There's only one me. I have a purpose on this planet. I'm an earth angel. I'm an empress. And I have my swords up. And I'm not ready to be messed with. So please leave me the hell alone. If you cannot say anything nice, then keep your mouth shut. And stay the hell away from my kids. Because what you did to me, you're hell not going to do it to my kids. Since I raised them on my own. Stay the hell away from me. Please, thank you.